Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out, slinging spells. I hate your deck. Each episode, we highlight a new commander deck that you get to see pop off in a glorious fashion. We show up, sling spells, and have fun. Now meet our players for this episode.
What's up, everyone? It's Lynch from I Hate Your Deck. We're ready for a fun, spicy episode full of spicy people with spicy cards. And as always, I love to play Paper Magic with my friends who happen to be some homies today. We got the homie squad.
Hey, I'm Gary. I'm super excited to be back on the show, and I'm ready to rock and roll. Magic in real life is my favorite thing and favorite game to play, so I'm super excited.
IRL, baby.
IRL, that's right.
In real life.
What's up, everybody? I'm Larry, also known on our Discord as Villainous Krill Stash. Excited to be back here and bring you guys some sweet gameplay action.
Ken, I'm glad to be back. Genuinely happy and super excited to be playing with the Omega homing circle here. Let's get to it.
So yes, let's talk about that pregame Rule Zero conversation. I'm gonna play the Eggman. He's 2 generic blue, black, red, human scientist, 3/6 flyer. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Then each opponent faces a villainous choice. That player discards a card, or you may put a construct, robot, or vehicle card from your hand onto the battle. I have a lot of constructs and a lot of robots to go in theme with Dr. Eggman. I loved Sonic as a kid. I was able to buy a Genesis after 2 years of mowing lawns. Acres of lands in Michigan for $5. I later found out they were paying like $200 for other people when it wasn't me. So I got robbed. I could have had the Genesis a lot sooner.
You learned econ the hard way.
Yeah, I learned econ the hard way. Like a push one. You didn't even have the engine, so it was like hard up giant hills. I'm hoping to drop some big stuff because there's a lot of really cool big constructs in Magic.
I've never seen enough construct robots or vehicles like in general, so all of them together, you know, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's heavy in the vehicles, heavy in the constructs, and heavy into the robots. I'm looking to drop big stuff. I'm looking to make you guys have to do a villainous choice by forcing you to discard or not know that I might drop something huge or small into the battlefield. The game changers that I have for his bracket 3 is Fierce Guardianship, Jessica's Will, and Cyclonic Rift. I have 0 mass land denial, 0 extra turns, 1 tutor, which is Koldatha Forge Master, and I don't think there's any 2-card combos that I'm aware of, unless we discover it together because I copy one of your 2-card combos and put it in my deck. Big, bad, fun stuff with robots.
I'm playing Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. He is a legendary human avatar soldier. When Sephiroth enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. If this is the 4th time this ability is resolved this turn, transform Sephiroth. Obviously, he transforms into the 1-winged angel, who is a 5/5 flyer. He also creates an emblem as he transformed, which is basically my Blood Artist emblem. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Whenever Sephiroth attacks, you may sacrifice any number of other creatures. If you do, draw that many cards.
You're able to get multiple emblems if you're able to, if we remove it and you keep flipping him.
Sure, yeah, that would be really good for me to like transform and then be able to recast my commander front side up.
There's no way to get rid of the emblems.
I mean, I'm hoping that we can make an emblem or 2 before the end of the game, but game changer cards, I am rolling with the Bolas' Citadel, Ancient Tomb, a little bit of fast mana, and also Orcish Bowmaster. Those are the 3 that I'm running. I do have the potential 2-card combo with Gravecrawler and the Phyrexian Altar, the sack outlet.
But that requires another zombie to be on
Sure,
board. Though.
I need another zombie,
so
and
technically it's a 3-card combo, I would say, not 2 cards, because you do require that 3rd card on board.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys would agree with me on that, but I think that's a 3-card combo.
It sounds like 3.
None of the fast tutors, no demonic, no vampiric, but running the Diabolic Intent tutor as well as the Runescar Demon, I think. And that's the game plan, try to, emblem up.
All right, I'm playing Jalira, Master Polymorphist, legendary creature, human wizard. I can pay 2 and a blue and tap it, sacrifice another creature to reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a non-legendary creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. So this derpy little 2/2 wizard makes random tokens and chaff that I create into big monsters and has some counter spells and some bounce and defense along the way. It's got a couple combo lines with like Hullbreaker Horror, Tidespout Tyrant, and that kind of stuff for the late game. Pretty slim on game changers and tutoring. Like I'm running Mystical Tutor and Fabricate and I think like Muddle the Mixture. Oh, and Solve the Equation. So I have those tutor cards in the deck, mostly to get me instants and sorcery masteries that will help me like keep the shenanigans going, or get me to a combo.
Combo.
Dude, Polymorph is one of my favorite cards. Having it on a dude is insane.
And no extra turns, or you said extra?
Oh yeah, I am running also because I have Mystical Tutor. I have the Miracle extra turns.
Temporal Mastery.
Temporal Masteries in this deck.
I have Shadow the Hedgehog, 2 black, 2 red, a legendary creature Hedgehog Mercenary. He has haste. Whenever Shadow the Hedgehog or another creature you control with flash or haste dies, draw a card. Pretty nice, right? Chaos Control. Each spell you cast has split second if mana from an artifact was spent to cast it. Which basically means as long as it's on the stack, players can't cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. This guy's totally, completely cracked and busted. I didn't make it that way just because you can literally do anything with split second, super rare in MTG, but it does a lot. This guy generates treasures, so I can use the Chaos Control. I am gonna try to do Flash and Haste guys to draw cards and get, some answers or whatever. I can't draw to death, so typically the Chaos Control is the way to go. There's a couple combos. They require 3 cards, I guess. Dual Caster Mage, Saw in half, and then another creature to target. Spam them, infinite, basically. And then the other one is a, classic Bolas, which is one of the game changers. Aetherflux Reservoir, Sensei's Divining Top. I guess 3 tutors. No Vampiric, no Demonic, but it is Diabolic Intent, which kind of has synergy with this guy. The Entomb, Beseech the Mirror.
Do you still have Magda in there?
Yes. All right, so there's 3 game changers. Deflecting Swat, Jessica's Will, Bolas Citadel, no Mass Land Denial, no extra turns. There is 5 tutors, Lagomos Hand of Hatred, Entomb, Beseech the Mirror, Magda, Brazen Outlaw, and Diabolic Intent. Sega Sonic, he was my favorite dude, better than Mario, so I'm
Dude, I was Sonic all day too, bro. I was Sonic all day. Sonic over Mario. Sorry, Mario, you made a good movie, but I was a Sonic fan too, man. Sure. I know that most people are building him CDH. For those who don't know Ken, he built the Tergrid, he built the Urza deck where he was purposely trying to make them the opposite of what other people do with those decks. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see your mind of what you do with Shadow, since he is a card that can be super on the spectrum of CDH if you cram him with like the 30 game changers or whatever.
I think without the fast mana, like it's still got some combos, it's got some teeth probably, but without fast mana, there should in principle be some play to how these decks come out.
We'll see whose deck is to take away the glory. Hey guys, if you can, consider joining our Patreon. It's an excellent way to support the channel so we can keep bringing you awesome content. By being a patron, you get to see episodes early, you get access to our deck list, you get to play in the Discord with us. Quick heads up, the I Hate Your Deck tokens you see on this show are now live for pre-order in our Patreon. So go check out our Patreon post that you can purchase to get access to these premium tokens that are double-sided, made to feel like real Magic cards, and create less frustrating game experience. Full details are in the Patreon post, so go check that out. We're also launching something brand new, the I Hate Your Deck Discord Battles. This is where we record Commander games inside our Discord so you can see what it's really like to be in the I Hate Your Deck Discord, jamming games with us or with patrons. It's real players, real decks, real vibes.
Which means he's gonna create 4 from under it all. So do you realize that you're gonna create 4 because you create 4, I create 4, and because I create 4, you create 4. You make 8 times 2 times 2.
No.
Yes, because you have 2 Campbells.
It's also a great way to audition to be on the main show because we want to see you having fun in our Discord playing Magic. This is the next evolution of the I Hate Your Deck community. I appreciate you guys' support, and if you can help us, drop a comment or ring the bell so you won't miss our next episode.
I Hate Your Deck.
Let's roll and see who goes first.
Let's go. Come on, high roll me.
That's a 2.
I hit a 2.
Damn, I thought I was gonna win.
Got a 9.
6, I had a
Just
5.
Got a 9.
All right, draw your 7.
Mario's better.
Take it away, homie.
Draw. It's going to be a snow-covered mountain.
Us
and-
against the
No.
world.
Yeah, pass.
No. Oh,
here we
my. All right,
Oh.
here we go.
Us against the world.
Nice.
I'm back in black. I'm playing the Foily Swamp. Turn 1 Carrion Feeder. It's a 1/1 zombie. Carrion Feeder can't block. Sacrifice a creature. Put a +1/+1 counter on Carrion Feeder.
I'm having deja vu. You
Okay.
passing?
Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
All right, I will draw for turn. I'll play a Xander's Lounge tapped. Taps for all my colors, and I'll pass a turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, play an island, say go.
Turn
Draw.
2.
I'll play a Shadow Blood Ridge.
Ooh.
Nice little filter.
In the shadows.
I'm going to tap it Tap this for the black, really is all I want. And I'm gonna cast Entomb.
Oh boy.
Tutor!
An instant, search your library for a card and put that card into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. Look at that, it was right there, right where I cut it.
Right where you're looking for?
I like that.
Oh, okay, now everything is going to have haste.
Of course, it's anger.
Okay.
Entomb to anger. Where's my Bajuka Bog? Hopefully I don't draw it soon, huh?
And that concludes my turn.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
As long as anger is in your graveyard and you control a mountain, creatures you control have haste.
All right, I'll go ahead and untap. I guess the decision is getting made for me, Ken. You're just, right out of the gate with this anger stuff in your graveyard. I'm gonna play Swamp again. I guess announce combat. I'm gonna swing on Ken for 1. Obviously got a very scary commander and now a scary card in his graveyard too.
First blood.
He's got a song named after.
He's got Shady the Hedgehog, dude.
Go second main. I got another nerdy guy. It's the Infestation Sage. He's an elf warlock. It's a 1/1. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token with flying. So my token will fly.
Wow.
And with that, I'll pass the turn to you, Lynn.
Untap. Draw for turn. More than 2 opponents, so the training center will come in untapped. And unfortunately, I pass the turn.
Prior to the end of the turn, I'll pay 1 and cycle Lonely Sandbar, drawing a card.
It's so lonely.
I'll untap. Long walks on the Lonely Sandbar.
Sandbar sounds nice.
You know where I'm headed. I'll play an island as my land for turn and pass.
Don't mind the 2 blue that both me and Larry have open.
Oh, beautiful.
Larry playing mono blue. What could go wrong?
Arcane Lighthouse. It has a cool little feature on here, ability. 1 colorless and tap until end of turn. Creatures your opponents control lose hexproof and shroud and can have hexproof or shroud. I will tap 3. I will cast a Metalworker. He is a 3 colorless artifact creature. He has an ability to tap, reveal any number of artifact cards in your hand. Add 2 colorless mana to your mana pool for each card revealed this way.
Does that work with Shadow, where it's...
He generates the mana so it works.
Metalworker's going to have haste right now.
Yes. Cool. So I'm going to tap.
Well, I mean, has,
okay.
has Metalworker resolved?
Oh, yeah.
Are you passing?
Yes,
I pass priority.
I pass.
Yeah, I pass priority on the Metalworker.
Oh, it resolved.
Okay, Metalworker resolves with haste.
You got to be excited.
Tap, and I'm excited. It's the first time I get to use him.
Hey, you're like, I paid all this money. Let me use my card.
Yeah, I took him out of Urza when I first got it. Tap the Metalworker. I'm going to reveal these 3 artifacts.
Okay.
Mycosynth Lattice.
Oh my
Phyrexian
God.
Altar, Rakdos Signet.
What?
Okay, so it's going to add 2 colorless mana to your mana pool for each card revealed.
So
this
you're
way.
getting 6 mana.
6 mana.
Oh my God.
Are you casting Mycosynth Lattice right now?
I'm going to cast the Mycosynth Lattice.
Turning everything into an artifact.
Yeah.
And anything in our hand is an artifact.
Yep. It's a 6 colorless artifact. All permanents are artifacts in addition to their other types. All cards that aren't on the battlefield, spells, and permanents are colorless. Players may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. So you're welcome. And I pass the turn.
Wow, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and untap. Be very impressed with that big artifact play, Ken. That's well done, particularly well done.
Here we are live from the Terror Dome.
I'm going to play Swamp as my land for the turn and remain all black, everything, as Nipsey Hussle would say. Concerned about metalwork craftsmanship that's going on over there.
You need to kill this, dude.
I'm very
like, right
concerned
away.
about that. Whereas I would normally want to cast my commander at this point, I think I'm going to cast a different spell. I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 mana and cast Plague Crafter.
Oh my God.
It says, when he enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Each player who can't discards a card.
I'm not
So-
happy with that.
At least it's
Discarding
going
an
to deal
island.
with Metal Worker. Yeah, my guy's a 3/2 human shaman for 3 mana. But anyway, I'm going to sack the Infestation Sage as my creature to sack. It will generate a little 1/1 black and green insect token with flying for me as well.
So I have to discard, huh? All right, I
Token for
guess
me to
I'll
play.
discard Storm the Vault.
Cool, I got my flying insect now. He is
I even have
awesome.
Flying Death Touchers.
He's like the movie The Fly, where it's a human body and the fly head on it. It's very, very cool token. Yeah, so I just wanted to deal with Metalworker and hope that he didn't barf out into something even more ridiculous next turn. So I feel like that's a legit play for me. Announce combat. Ken just has the biggest, scariest thing right now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Me and
So
Larry just
It's
have 2
helping
lands.
everybody with their mana.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're
Helping
going to
me.
steal all of our things. Just swing again on Ken because his Mycosynth Lattice is very scary to me. After that, I guess move to my end step and pass the turn to you, Lynch.
All right, let's draw for turn. Play a full art swamp that doesn't matter. Let's tap for 3. Cast Slicer, High Speed Antagonist, which is his more than meets the eye cost, which is 3 opposed to his normal 5 cost. He's living metal. As long as it's your turn, this vehicle is also a creature. Boom, he's a creature currently. He's got first strike haste. Whenever Slicer deals combat damage to a player, convert him at the end of combat. So Slicer, High Speed Antagonist on the stack.
No response.
Resolves. I'm gonna go to combat. Ken, I'm gonna hit you for just 3. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, and if you do end up tyranting me,
I mean, I have 3 mana.
Mana Geyser's real. Combat was dealt. I'm going to flip Slicer, so he's now hired muscle. I will go to my end step.
I have nothing prior to the end of the turn. Upkeep.
You get Slicer.
I get Slicer. Here we go. 3/4 double strike. Haste. Untap, upkeep, draw.
You'll get him. He goes around the table. He's a slut.
Okay.
I'll play an island, declare battle, and attack Gary with Slicer.
Yes, of course.
He's a double striker now that he's flipped, though, and he's got 3. The 3/4 double strike.
Larry on Gary crime.
Yeah, I feel like I just should do what I can to mitigate your ability to get an emblem right away.
Yeah, I mean, I would if I were you guys as well. I completely understand the attack. I don't think I'm in the business of chump blocking right now, so I'm going to go ahead and take 3. I have no
Win-win,
block.
Doubles.
Are we doubles?
How bad you want that emblem, G?
He was only he was only first strike when he was flipped the other way.
Oh, man.
When he's the higher
man.
cost self, the hired muscle, he's a 3/4 double strike.
In black, you lose life, so just, get used to it.
Yeah, I got to be able to gain some life eventually. I'll just take the damage and take 6. You know, if I can just go ahead and
6 lives.
Well, I have drawn and played my land, and so now I must say go.
So it goes untap.
Untap.
I get him back. Upkeep. I'm going to give you Slicer. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, you may have that player gain control of Slicer until end of turn. If you do, untap Slicer, goad it. It can't be sacrificed this turn. If you don't, convert it.
It cannot be sacrificed. Planning on performing that
Everyone-
exact action.
Everyone tries to make it sacrificed, but it can't be sacrificed. You actually, there's a way to do it before I give it. I think you're able to respond to the trigger of me. Someone's killed Slicer that way before. There's there's a small window when he hasn't been goaded yet. Like at the end of your turn when you give it to me, because it wears off.
And then when that trigger
Goes
happens
off, you
with the trigger on the stack.
stack. So there is a way to do it because I've seen people do it and I was very unhappy to.
And it can't be sacrificed this turn. That is the key aspect of the wording.
So you have to do it before that kicks in.
You have to do it with the trigger on the
Trigger on the
stack.
stack. You get to get revenge.
Yeah, basically, right? So I'll tap 3, and I will cast Screaming Nemesis. It is a 2 colorless, 1 mountain creature spirit with haste, with 3/3 power and toughness. Whenever Screaming Nemesis is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game.
What, the rest of the game?
Good card.
And it's a 3/3.
I bet Gary has a Gary in his deck.
Oh yeah, of course, I'm running the Gray Merchant. That's like,
Of course.
that's my guy.
Ooh,
What do you mean it's not coming at you, Larry? Relax.
I know, but it's scary. I pass priority as well.
Combat,
Excellent.
both at Gary.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to sack, obviously, in order to get Sephiroth on
But are
board.
you going to take another 6 damage?
That's a lot.
That's a lot, Gary.
There's another 3, so it's 9.
It doesn't say another, just sack a creature. But then it won't see itself to put the counter.
What the heck? I mean, it's a resource, right? It's just my life total.
What does he have in his
9?
hand if he's taking another?
It's 9 total without the chump, so I'm going to go ahead and take the 9. Anything else, Ken?
Second main phase, I pass the turn.
End of turn, I get Slicer back.
I'll go ahead and untap.
Untap
Move
trigger,
to my upkeep.
upkeep, you get Slicer.
Cool, Slicer in effect. I'll go ahead and draw for the turn. Playing a swamp as my land for the turn. Yeah, everybody's wide open.
You just can't hit me with him.
Okay, cool. I'll move towards combat. Slicey boy at Larry. Get some Gary on Larry crime, as well as Plague Crafter and Carrion Feeder at Ken. And Mike, since we're making friends, I'll just swing the little flying insect guy at you for 1.
I'll take 1. Larry took 6.
Cool, awesome.
Ken, who took the 3? Who's the Playcrafter going after?
Ken. It was 4 total, right?
Oh, and that one.
Second main, I'm gonna go ahead and all Larry's blue mana up, try to cast my commander, Sephiroth, the fabled soldier. Obviously when he enters, I am going to sacrifice another creature. I'm gonna go ahead and sack this little nerdy insect and draw a card.
And then
Who loses a life?
Who loses a life?
Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I'm gonna target Ken again because he's just doing so much stuff and like,
And you
it's
gain a
scary.
life?
And I gain a life and then I'll draw a card as well. Guess I'm gonna tap my last swamp and try to, make another zombie. I'll make Gravecrawler. He cannot block, he's a 2/1. You may cast Gravecrawler from your graveyard as long as you control a zombie. Notably, I do. Carrion Feeder right now lets me Zombie up.
Big problems.
You're letting that resolve there?
Yeah, I'm letting it resolve.
I'm gonna go ahead and sack Gravecrawler, since he can't block anyway. Him to Carrion Feeder, and when he dies, I'll
2 triggers.
drain and gain again, where I'll hit Ken for 1 and I'll gain a life.
So you go 27.
Draw a card.
Carrion Feeder gets a +1 counter.
No,
I don't believe
no,
you
no,
draw
no,
a
I don't draw
card.
then, I'm sorry.
Yeah, whenever he enters or attacks.
Yeah, that's when I get to draw. So that's just the drain and gain stuff. So that's 2 times, obviously.
Carrion Feeder.
Yes, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and sack again. I'm gonna sack the Plague Crafter to Carrion Feeder and put another counter on Carrion Feeder, triggering Sephiroth the 3rd time. And I guess I'll drain and gain Ken again, where I go 28 to 28. Go ahead and sack again. I'm gonna sack the Carrion Feeder to itself.
I'm gonna respond.
Excellent.
That's gonna put 2 triggers on the stack, right?
It should transform Sephiroth.
I'm gonna respond to that.
Yeah. Sacking and then the trigger on the stack.
I'll pay 3 and cast Whirlwind Denial on the trigger.
What does that do?
Counters the trigger unless you pay 4.
Oh yeah, I can't do that, obviously.
Yeah, so he won't flip.
Able to keep me off of the emblem. It's got to be good for you guys.
For each spell and ability, so activated or triggered, your opponent's control, counter it unless its controller pays 4.
Pretty big.
So that 4th one,
That's going to require a big rebuild from you now again to be able to...
Yeah, of course.
4th time the ability has resolved, yeah, so it will not resolve.
Wrench successfully thrown into my gear. After that, I guess I'm just going to go toward my end step and pass the turn to Lynch.
Okay, so I get Slicer back.
Nice play, Larry.
Untap. That was
Insane.
crucial
Yeah.
play. Draw for turn. I have more than 2 opponents, so I will play a Luxury Suite. Nice top deck for me. I need lands. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing Slicer at Larry to help bring life totals down.
Copy that, I'll go to 28.
Lynch with the much higher life total, Ken. That's something you might want to think about on your
You're the
attack
one keeps
step.
doing stuff to me,
No,
man.
it's even Steven. 28, 28, 28.
New game.
You know.
1 mana short of my commander. Would love to cast my commander, but I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to tap out for 4, and I'm going to cast Pedim, Council of Innovation. Artifacts you control of hexproof. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control the artifact with the highest mana value or tied, draw a card. You have fucked me over with that lattice, because I won't be able to get
Everything
there.
is an artifact.
What do you mean? All your stuff has hexproof.
Okay, that's the positive side.
Your lands, everything.
I
has
just won't
hexproof.
get the card draw.
Oh,
I had to get to 6 to get there. Pass turn.
your entire board has hexproof.
Untap. Oh, upkeep. I get
You
a
get
slicer.
Slice and
Do
dice.
you have to go in order, or you can go with them?
At an opponent's, so it has to go in the turn.
I see.
Play a Soldevi Excavations. When it enters, I sacrifice an untapped island or bury Soldevi Excavations. I tap it to add 1 generic and 1 blue, or 1 of any color, and tap it. Look at the top card of my library. I may put that card on the bottom of my library. I would like to pass, but Mike has given me this oddly shaped car and instructed me to hit people with it, but not him. I'll declare battle, and Gary, I'll hit you for 3 double strike.
More Gary on Larry crime.
Oh my goodness, Larry, he foiled my emblem plan, and now he's been double striking me. Larry playing mono blue. What could go wrong?
Gary Larry.
Very scary, dude.
Krill stash.
Yeah, I know, Ken, you're on board with this, but I'm going to just go ahead and take 6 damage.
Oh my god. Thank God
Yeah,
he's not
because
my
now
commander.
Sephiroth can attack over here. Oh, wait, yeah, that's a 1/4.
Double struck again.
I'll pass the turn.
Oh, wah, 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 wah.
Gary playing the greediest color of them all.
He passed.
Untap, upkeep. Hello, hello.
Slicer's yours.
The slicer is yours.
It's fun though when you have the power, right? And you're like, I get to swing this slicer.
Move to combat, Gary.
Time to slice.
Whoa, they're really putting the pressure
yeah.
on. They're like,
Yeah,
fuck
this
your
is
game plan.
not-
No emblem for
No
you.
fun for Gary. Gary gets wrecked.
Boy, do I just jump?
Just chump block and
You
then
get him
board
next
wipe.
turn.
Board wipe works as long as it's not sacking.
I'm just going to try to do my thing, you know, take my damage. I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna,
gosh.
I'm going to not block. I'll take 6.
Slicer's a menace, dude. My goodness. Nobody's got removal for this clown.
Yeah.
Second main.
My
Really
goodness.
sad for me.
I'll tap 2. I'll cast a Rakdos Signet. It's an artifact. Pay 1, tap, add black
I
and
like that art.
tap 1. and I will cast a Sensei's Divining Top.
Ooh, the top.
It is one colorless artifact. Pay 1, look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. The second ability is tap, draw a card, then put Sensei's Divining Top on top of its owner's library. And I pass the turn.
Wow, okay. What a great turn. I'll go ahead and untap after getting whomped repeatedly. During the upkeep, I get bequeathed a Slicer. Slicer? No slicing.
Slicer, no slicing?
I have to slice somebody. I'll go ahead and move to my draw step, drawing a card. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1 mana,
Sounds like a banger.
casting Sensei's Divining Top of my own.
What?
I think
No swiping, dude.
Swiping, I got mine. I don't got to swipe.
I know we're playing a lot of the same cards.
I'm the top, I'm the top, I'm the top.
Spinning the top sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1 mana and spin. Look at the top 3.
Gary, I'm so impressed with you, dude. You just took so many lumps, and you're just like, nah, I'll dirtle with this divining top a little bit.
I'll dirtle with it.
We'll just like plan for the future a little bit. That's all.
He just needs
boy.
a
Just gonna
toxic
go ahead and
deluge.
Plan
No, you
for
don't
the
even want to do
future. I am gonna go ahead and just play a regular old-fashioned swamp as my land for the turn again. I will move toward combat. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Larry with Slicer and get him some of this double strike stuff to think about.
Give me some of that double strike
Yeah,
love.
give you that back.
It's just rude, bro.
He's
It's
like
so
the punch
rude.
bowl, dude.
Someone spiked the punch bowl. Slicer, no spiking.
I'm gonna leave Sephiroth up just because he's like maybe a decent blocker, a chump blocker. I might have to.
He's a fabled soldier.
I'll move towards passing the turn and then
I will get Slicer.
Man.
May spend mana.
At my upkeep, I did not control the artifact with the highest mana value. Ken still does with 6, so I do not draw a card. Draw for turn. Okay, island for turn. I think we're gonna do what we came here to do, y'all.
Sounds fun.
Eggman came to party, not just Slicer.
May I see Eggman?
Do you want me to read it?
Leader of the game.
Dr. Eggman, human scientist flyer. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Then each opponent will face a villainous choice. You may discard a card, or if you don't, I may put a construct, robot, or vehicle card from my hand onto the battlefield directly. And I do have giant stuff in here, but I also have small stuff.
Human scientist. How many cards do you have in hand, Mike?
4.
I'm gonna go ahead and respond here. I'll pay 1 and wash away your commander.
my.
Counter target spell that wasn't cast from its owner's hand. Because it was cast from your command zone, I can pay 1 to cast it.
It's literally what it's for.
Eggman doesn't come to party.
No,
Just Slicer.
you're doing enough.
Well, Slicer has a memory, and he protects the Autobots from the villainous kill stash of the Megatronus Prime.
Yeah.
Slicer will come at you.
So prior to damage, or
Yes.
prior to blocks, I mean, I'll activate Soldevi Excavations. Look at the top card, I'll bottom that.
Of course you'd bottom it.
And then I'm gonna face check 6 damage and
Oh,
go to
Man,
16.
that dude is done.
Wow, he has really been getting in there.
He has been putting the hurt on everyone.
Go to a pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, I get a Slicer.
Slicer.
Slicing.
I'll draw, play a Dylond. I'm gonna tap 5 mana and cast Throne of Eldraine. Legendary artifact. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. I will choose blue. I can tap it to add 4 mana of the chosen color. Spend this mana only to cast monocolored spells of that color. I can pay 3 and tap it and draw 2 cards. Spend only mana of the chosen color to activate this ability. I'm going to declare battle. Ken, I'll attack you with Slicer. I feel like the logical thing to do if you choose to block is to put this trigger toward Mike because he has the highest life total.
Doesn't sound logical. It sounds like I'd want to just
Hit
nerf
me,
Gary and not let him gain.
nerf Gary, and not let him gain life.
Yeah, gaining life would be the only way I could get back in this game
Sure.
potentially.
That seems reasonable too. Yeah.
I mean,
or you could just take 6.
No one can deal with Slicer. It seems like y'all are going down.
Yeah, we're in deep trouble.
Slicer at you, Ken.
I will block.
So just a chump.
Yeah, he dies
He takes 3 damage.
to Larry.
I take 3 and I can't gain life the rest of it.
That dies.
So I get a trigger with Sephiroth where target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. You know, you got the highest
I
life
have a high
total now,
life
and
total,
yeah, we're really desperate. So I'm gonna try to direct it towards Mike.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep. Okay. Still have mana. I'm gonna pass the turn.
All right,
This to
we're
mine.
gonna go to turn 6. Finally remember to turn it on Ken's turn.
Okay, untap,
Let's go
upkeep.
ahead and add your upkeep. Slicer is coming here to party again. He said, "Where's Blaster?
And
Fuck
Dyson.
Soundwave, time to play some music."
I will tap 4, and I will cast a Grim Hireling. Creature Tiefling Rogue. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create 2 treasure tokens.
I'm gonna respond to that, dude. I'll tap Throne of Eldraine, and I'm gonna cast Geist Snatch. Counter target creature spell. Put a 1/1 blue spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield.
I'm going to respond by just spinning my top again because I forgot what I put up top, and I want to make sure this works out for me the right way.
1/1 blue.
Yeah, dog.
Ooh, and old school.
Look, hey, dude. Oof, oof. You know that's the right spirit. He got the chains and the dregs.
And I will move to combat. Larry.
I'm gonna chump block with this spirit.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna take it down, dude.
He said, "Fuck your spirit, dude."
Spirit dies, so I'll get another Sephiroth trigger where I'll drain Mike and I'll gain a life. Earn some goodwill here at
Okay.
this table.
Yep. No, I should be hitting me.
Okay, end turn.
Okay.
turn.
End of turn. I get my guy back.
Okay, I'll go ahead and
I've now countered a
Untap.
spell from each of you.
excellent.
That's why I'm at 13 life.
During my upkeep, I get a hold of Slicer, Slicey Boy. Go ahead and draw for the turn. Go ahead and play my land. I'm going to play the Cabal Coffers.
Wow.
Hopefully, maybe getting me to some type of big mana, maybe.
So they're still swamps.
Yeah.
So my Lattice doesn't turn that part.
So I am going to go ahead and tap them. Spend 2 and tap the coffers and add black mana to your mana pool for each swamp you control. I'm sure most people, that watch the channel
that's 5.
are familiar with this card. So I'm going to go ahead and add 5 black mana.
5 black.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tap 2 more swamps to add to it for 7 and cast Abhorrent Overlord. He's a big demon who's a 6/6 flyer. When Abhorrent Overlord enters the battlefield, put a number of 1/1 black harpy creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield equal to your devotion to black. At the beginning of your upkeep, sack a creature. So my devotion to black is going to be 3. So I'm going to go ahead and get 3 black harpies going on. Cool, I got harpies. Pretty excited about that. Having 3 nice flying chumpers. Then I'm going to have to move toward combat. Announce combat and swing just Slicer because I don't really want to jeopardize Sephiroth. I like having him around just like hanging out. Actually, no, I think I'm going to have to attack with Sephiroth because I can get a trigger when I attack with him so I can sack one of these nerds. I'll go ahead and swing Slicer at Ken with the highest life total, Sephiroth at Larry. On attacks, I get to sack another creature. I'm going to go ahead and sack a harpy and then draw a card.
Draw a card for the attack.
Or when he attacks, I sack and draw a card. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
But now that it's
And now-
sacked, another trigger on the stack.
Yeah, I got another Sephiroth trigger where I'll
I see you're
zap.
driving me,
Yeah, I'll do that to Lynch.
and you're gaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Go ahead and draw that card. Maybe with a couple big blockers up, I can survive another turn. That's my plan at least. Since Slicer has been really digging in deep.
This was a menace.
Passing the turn to the
He's
end
a
step.
menace. These damn Autobots. Untap. I get Slicer back. Draw for turn 6. Here we are. Play land. It's a problem for Slicer, man.
Found something to not,
I know.
that can maybe go toe to toe with that thing.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Until he gets terminated for a black and a
no,
red, because it
Lynch.
doesn't matter because of Lattice, I can tap whatever. So we'll destroy him so he can't be regenerated. Because Eggman protects his robots even from the command zone.
Wow.
And Optimus Prime is here in spirit.
I will, in response, just spend 1 mana
Yeah.
and just spin the top just because I'm so frustrated. I'm looking for an answer for
Yeah.
your guy. I'm going to go ahead and spin, take a look.
He's a demon. Yeah. I will be the only one with demons.
That's gonna trigger Sephiroth. Gary will have somebody lose a life and you
I
gain a
assume
life.
it's me.
Yeah, I'll make Lynch lose a life and I'll gain a life.
You're up at 20, I'm at 35.
Sweet. Then
Okay.
the abhorrent overlord guy, he dies. Is he exile or he's
No, just dead. Can't be regenerated. Terminate.
he's out of there?
Freedom is not given, Caesar. It is taken.
Excellent flavor text.
Yeah, I had to hit you with it. Let's go.
Well, at least maybe I won't die first.
I'm going to combat. Gary, time to get rid of one of those harpies. Coming at you with Slicer, no slicing.
well, I don't.
3 double strike.
I'm not thrilled. I will just chump. Chumpers like to chump. Yeah, he's just a
I lose
little,
life.
little dude. He's just a little guy.
I lose life.
Yeah, let's do that too. Let's find.
Sephiroth triggers.
Yeah, let's remember my Sephiroth trigger and then.
Yep. I'm going to tap 4 And I'm going to cast a redundancy because that doesn't really help that much right now. But a Crypto Thrall. It's an artifact construct. Haha, construct, Eggman. Other artifact creatures you control have hexproof, but I'll take the redundancy.
Double proof.
Double proof in case you remove or I got to block, I guess. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep. I get Le Slicer.
Slice again.
I got to see if he hits you again if he wants to get rid of the other one. With
Draw. Play an island. I'll tap Throne of Eldraine for 4 to cast my commander, Jalira.
Response?
No
I'll
response.
declare battle, and Ken, I'll attack you with 3 double strike.
He spared your harpy. I know. I wasn't
happy
expecting
about
that.
that.
And then we're finally gonna put an end to this bullshit.
Deal with it, Larry.
No.
I'm gonna pay 6, and I'm gonna cast Synthetic Destiny. Exile all creatures you control. At the beginning of the next end step, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal that many creature cards. Put all creature cards revealed this way onto the battlefield, then shuffle the rest of the revealed cards into your library. To Jin Gitaxias, perfection is not a goal, but a process.
You
This card has
motherfucker.
spooky ass art. Yeah, dude, get this thing out of here, man.
Hold on.
Quítate.
Exile all creatures you control. So thanks, Larry.
Yeah, it's
At
about
the beginning,
time.
next end step, reveal card. The next, so you go into your end step to reveal?
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Probably gonna
Because
go.
it's a polymorph deck.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that guy is lame.
Yeah, he is lame.
You
He
got
is
the
lame.
lamest
Whiff?
one. We got
You
one of the
whiffed.
biggest.
The biggest
whiffs.
lamest?
Yeah, got one lame. That's the one that came from my commander, lame for lame. So I need an Illyrio's token. So he enters the battlefield tapped. When he enters, I create a 3/2 blue reflection.
Nice.
I definitely have one
there.
because he was in a set I bought.
Oh, yeah, nice.
But
And then Slicer is going to get me Void Winnower.
shut up.
Whoa, what a banger.
I like how he mentioned it. I can't even.
Your opponent, yeah, you can't even.
Yeah, we
Void
can't even.
Winnower, you can't even.
Can't cast
Yeah.
even spells. Motherfucker. God damn, I had to relook at my hand.
Shuffle the rest of the revealed
this is the
cards
problem.
into your library.
How are we destroying that? I should have saved the tournament. I'm sorry. I couldn't even kill him with that because that's even. I can't even kill him with the terminate that I used to kill your demon.
Okay.
Void Winnower is for real, huh?
Dude, that
Yeah,
just
I'm
happened.
probably gonna die.
That just
Like,
happened.
let's be serious here.
I mean, now I would definitely wasn't giving Slicer away. I mean, you know, but he's dead, exiled.
Reflection is 3/2. Bang!
Nice. Never even heard of a reflection.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
I get a chump blocker, a Void Winnower. Pretty happy here. I passed.
Wow, nice Eldrazi, Larry.
Yeah.
He's a big old whomper.
Untap, upkeep, no slicing.
No more slicing?
No slicing, dude.
Nice.
Slicer, no slicing.
Nice.
Slicer
Oh
don't
my
exist.
God,
They're
dude.
fucking in the Phantom Zone.
Karn, the great creator. Return Slicer to your hand. I'd be pretty bummed.
Yeah, I would. In white decks, I run pull.
Untap this. Draw.
Oh, dude, that's right. You can't even.
Yep. You can't even.
I can't even.
Wait, did I even read this card?
No, read it.
No.
I
Void
just said-
Winnower, 11/9, Eldrazi. Your opponents can't cast spells with even converted mana cost. 0 is even, by the way. Your opponents can't block with creatures with even converted mana cost. You can't even.
I can't even because everything on my board is even. You're odd. You can
Yeah.
both even.
Yeah.
You're the only one who can.
My
that's
commander is
besides
odd, yes.
I'm going to tap 3,
Larry. Yeah.
and I will cast Phyrexian Altar.
For 3.
Okay.
Woohoo!
That's a,
Yeah, that's
did
3.
it. That's a
Sacrifice
good
a
one.
creature, add 1 mana to any.
that's a good one.
Slicer would have been.
Pass the turn.
Yeah, okay, great. I'll go
We're
ahead
kind of
and
fucked here, guys.
Super
I think
bummed.
Larry just took it away.
Untap.
We should have killed him. You were right. You had good instincts.
I'll go ahead and
Did
draw
we
for
fuck
the
up
turn.
again, chat?
Are you guys out of your mind? I just happened to get rid of Slicer. Like,
Oh,
Finally.
I got rid of Slicer for a bang.
Hey, does Void Winnower
Larry
have,
on the table.
does Void Winnower have Annihilate?
No,
No.
it's just the can't even.
right,
we
so-
can't block.
you've
and
been
we
very
can't cast.
well. You attacked me for 3 with Sephiroth, so
I
I don't know.
just
But
go
I like this thing has 11 damage earmarked at
Yeah.
Mike.
I just go ahead and untap and draw a card on natural. That's the way we do it.
Although I'm curious what Ken has here for
Okay,
1
we gotta do
mana.
something. We gotta get rid of Larry. Kill Larry, world peace.
can I-
Everyone here knows what that means.
Lynch, you have no graveyard, correct?
I do.
Oh, you do? What do you have
Not
in there?
not much though, and for not good stuff.
Larry, do you have anything of note that I can take a look at in there?
Sure, bud. No creatures.
No creatures, that's what I want. That's bad.
The fact that you did Void Winnower
got
makes
some
me
creatures?
question
Yeah.
every decision I've made
yeah.
up to this point.
I mean, I might just have to do it just because
Yeah, but I mean, it
trying
could
to
have
stay
been
alive. But yeah, thanks
could
for
have
letting
been
me take a
Kami of
peek
the
at that.
Crescent Moon. You know?
I'm just, I just want to take a look at it, see if there was any creatures in the graveyard. I'm going to go ahead and play Polluted Delta as my land for the turn. I'm going to go ahead and pay the life to crack it, so I'll fall to 20. Cracking the Delta and going on a little river cruise. I'm going to go ahead and find another swamp to add, to the battlefield.
So you hit Larry with he can't gain life.
Yes.
Correct.
That was a smart plan. Originally I thought it was done because it makes my life total, but now my life's been upended.
Hasn't moved, yeah.
No, and I'm not going to go up. I don't think I have a way of doing that.
I can offer someone a cut,
You guys
Ken,
are
if you'd
gonna
like to
kill
cut.
I hope so.
Excellent.
Void Winnower
And
put
then,
the big
I'll,
mark on your back.
I have one card in hand.
I want some chumpy chumpers,
I've
for
disrupted
Larry's
a lot of what
giant
you guys
Eldrazi.
You have been
going.
disruptive.
Yeah.
I'm part of the reason why you only have 2 in hand.
Yeah, that might be unusable.
Chumping is got to be the name of
May
the
or may
game
not
for me. Larry has such a big attacker that I'm going to try to make a bunch of chumpers, hopefully. I'm going to spend two mana and activate the Cabal Coffers again, generating 6 black mana.
Let's see
Cubby
it.
Hole Coffers.
Pack 7, 8, 9 for the big sorcery. I'll cast Rise of the Dark Realms. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control.
I have none to give you.
I have a bunch. I think Ken has some creatures, right?
I have Zero.
Oh, sick. So
Oh my
Is he gonna win the
god.
game right
So
now?
my Abhorrent Overlord looks like it's going to have a nice big trigger, and
my
I might have some other stuff going on too. I don't even,
Watch this.
Oh my
Larry,
God.
we need your
Oh,
help again, Larry. I've
big
changed my
time-
mind.
big time plays here.
No,
Okay,
see-
Larry, where's your help?
See, if my little duder had lived, I might have, played differently or something. I don't know, man.
Okay, so first of all, you actually do need to read everything that just came on your battlefield.
Oh, okay, cool. So I got a bunch of triggers that are going to happen. I got 9 creatures that are going to enter the battlefield: Carrion Feeder, Anger, Metalworker, Screaming Nemesis, Grim Hireling, Infestation Sage, Gravecrawler, Plague Crafter, and the Abhorrent Overlord, which has a nice big harpy trigger as well that will generate a black devotion of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for me. So 8 harpy trigger.
So you're getting how many harpies?
I believe 8 more harpies.
Where's your horse? So now you're gonna have 9.
Yeah, I'll have 9.
You had 1, and now you go to 9, and then you have another trigger, Plague Crafter.
When he enters, each player sacks a creature or planeswalker. Each player who can't discards a card.
Sack a Crypto Thrall.
I'll sack Illyrios.
Trigger Sephiroth. We have 2 things dying.
Cool. I'll go ahead and target Lynch. He's at 34, and I'll gain a life.
3 things died.
I have to sack a guy too from Plague Crafter.
Are you
I'll just
taking
make
all
it
of me?
one of the
'Cause I took
harpies.
2 already.
Yeah, I'll just keep targeting you with that.
Okay.
You in
So I'm at
range?
31. You're at 23. From
Cool.
3 triggers, from 3 things being sacked, he couldn't sack. Would you discard?
Go for the throw.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Was that even?
Yeah.
So that's 3 triggers, and you have your sack outlet back.
Nice big
So-
turn, buddy. Rise
Yeah.
of the Darkswhelm's a hell of a fucking card.
If you
that
deal
your
combat
graveyard?
damage with each of us, you'll make 6 treasures.
Well, what has haste?
Well, I have a
This
horror.
has haste.
That has haste.
1 horror.
One of my
one
horrors, I have
harpy, and
Sephiroth.
But you do have to sack your creature. Which one did you sack?
I sacked another harpy, so I went to
Okay.
8 of those now. Larry's got a big giant guy.
Yeah, he does.
Gary, I think between transforming this guy, because does he get exiled, and the sheer amount of sacrifices you have on board,
He transforms,
not yet. He needs 1 more sacrifice.
which isn't hard.
Well, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it on attacks.
You should sacrifice Gravecrawler right now and put a counter on this thing and transform him now. He'll be a 5/5 that can fly over my bullshit. Like, it's the logical play, dude.
So you're already at 3 triggers for Sephiroth. You only
Yeah.
need 1 more.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that. Then it seems like Larry's untapped, and it
I'm
makes
tapped.
sense for me to go ahead and sack Gravecrawler to my Carrion Feeder, putting a +1/+1 counter on the feeder. We'll go ahead and put Gravecrawler in the graveyard.
That's the 4th trigger for
4th
Sephiroth.
trigger. Who are you draining?
For Sephiroth.
Me,
I'll
I take-
drain Mike. Let my guy go ahead and flip. Sephiroth is going to get jiggy with it, transform into the 5/5 flyer. When that happens, I create the emblem. That's him right there. Sephiroth, one-winged angel emblem. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
God, this is the same game.
Blood Artist
The
time.
one that like Gary was taking all the damage at the
mean,
beginning to cast this to get the emblem.
Slicer doesn't even feel like he was here anymore. It's been a long time since Slicer. Maybe not for you guys by the time I cut it, but it feels like Slicer.
Definitely
Sephiroth
2015.
transforming. I can still swing with him, right? Wow, yeah.
He
That's
hasn't left the battlefield.
Well, I have 5 here, another horror that can swing, as well as anger that for 2.
Well, let's go. I'm gonna go to 7, and I'm gonna just have to put the 1 here so we know the 1 is the.
And you want to hit each of us because that's going to make you treasures.
So I'm going to go ahead and swing Sephiroth, one-winged angel, at Lynch in the air for 5. I'll swing 1 harpy at Larry, and I'll turn this guy sideways so I know I got one there. And anger, I'm going to swing back at Ken for 2.
Sephiroth trigger on attack. Are you sacrificing creatures?
Obvious that I need to sack some of these harpies. 5 of these guys. Now that I'm
This is the only thing that does life loss right now.
Okay, so you have 5 triggers in the stack.
now that I'm sacking, I'm going to put 5 counters onto Carrion Feeder. So then I'm going
Drawing
to draw 5
cards, and you have 5 instances of gain 1, target player loses 1.
I'll go ahead and trigger the Sephiroth emblem 5 times against Lynch and gain 5.
Okay. I'll face check 1 damage.
Face check the damage. Create how many treasures now? 1, 2, 3. Whenever one more creature's control damage to a player, create 2 treasure tokens.
6.
Oh, 6. So you want to use that one for sure. Hate your deck treasure. Cool. And I have 6. Passing the turn.
Yeah, we are in. We be fucked.
Yeah, there's like post-apocalyptic shit.
Untap, draw.
Larry has no.
Wow, I drew into a land that I needed, but unfortunately it comes in tapped. But it is indestructible. Playing a silver bluff bridge. I pass the turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep.
Do you have a side gift?
I have outs. We'll see if I draw them.
Yeah, he can.
He can do anything. We can't. I couldn't play side grip right now.
I'll draw for turn. All Miracle Temporal Mastery.
Taking another turn, huh?
Huge.
Pretty big. Exile Temporal Mastery for taking an extra turn, paying the miracle cost.
Yep, take an extra turn after this one. Miracle, Exile Temporal Mastery. So I'll pay 2 and cast it, as it is the first card I've drawn this turn. It'll be exiled. I'll play an island as my land for turn.
Damn, Gary.
I know.
What a fucking pop, bro.
It's so weird over here.
This miracle is crazy too, though.
Pay 6, or I'll pay 3 and tap the Throne of Eldraine. Oh no, only blue mana may be spent. Pay 3, tap the Throne of Eldraine, and draw 2 cards. Okay. He has Hostage.
Oh, here's
I
Hust.
forgot that he has the.
Yeah, but he's a 3-drop. He can block.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
all about
you
those
have a few,
Void Winnower issues.
blocking options.
I forgot about Void Winnower.
I'll declare battle, and Mike, I'll attack you for 11.
Damn.
Or actually, sorry, more than that, 14. I'll attack you for 14, Mike.
Damn, really?
Mm-hmm.
What blockers does he have over there?
Blocker, 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 blocker.
Damn, I'm at 11.
Okay.
Wow, the tides have changed.
The turntables have turned. Untap. Upkeep. Remembering Slicer, RIP.
Did you just put us all in range of just being dead to Gary now?
But just with some sacking.
He can do 11 right now. Nope, 12 because he gave him sack Sephiroth. So he could do 12 killing right now.
Yeah, maybe. Untap, upkeep, draw.
I think we're dead, dude. You have to have an answer. If Larry doesn't figure it out,
I'll pay 3 and draw with the Throne of Eldraine, drawing 2
At
cards.
this point, I'm just a zombie living dead here.
I mean, Larry's been countering all game. You run out of gas eventually. Push your titties north. Step on the gas.
I mean,
I'll pay 2 and cast Callous Dismissal, returning target non-land permanent to its owner's hand and amassing 1. I'll target Screaming Nemesis.
I'll just sack it to my Carrion Feeder.
Fizzles.
Sack a creature, put a +1 counter on him, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'll drain Larry. He has the most vulnerable life total. He has a big guy. So I'll go ahead and gain 1 and let you lose 1 for my Sephiroth, my Blood Artist trigger.
Wonderful.
basically, we know the top is there. I have to get it, cast it, maybe have a B-act in one of those.
I'm going to declare battle, and I'll attack you with Void Winnower, Gary.
Wow, he's a big 11/9, huh? You have mana up?
I do.
3 mana with your Soul Devi Excavation and your island. Well, I'm definitely going to set up some type of chumping situation. I'm going to block with...
Cannot block with even mana value creatures.
I'm going to block with this Infestation Sage. He's just a 1/1 nerd. And I think that's it. I think I'm just going to block with the Infestation Sage. So if damage resolves, my guy will die. When he dies, it goes to the graveyard. I'll create it. It's a 1/1 black and green insect. This guy right here, one of these guys, an insect. It's functionally the same. And then combat damage has resolved.
When he dies,
I get a
you
Sephiroth
from
trigger.
Sephiroth.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and target. I'll have Ken. He has the most life. Larry looks like he's out of gas.
I pass. Rise of the Dark. It's to be
Untap
expected,
upkeep,
kind of, but
draw.
my back was against the wall. You know, what am I supposed to do? Had to kill Slicer.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Top.
I had.
You put us all in range of just getting wiped out by him just sneezing.
Tap. Have a black and red.
Yeah.
Look at the top.
One person is in range. I'm in range. Right? I might just die.
Well, he has enough to probably just swing out at all of us.
I know. B-Act does it.
I mean, B-Axe still lets me get a bunch of sacrifices on.
Draw it. Put it on top. But no, it's a big unfortunate, man. So, you know, pass the turn. See what happens.
You know, I think I have it in the bag, but I'm just going to double check and spin my own top real quick before it's the end of Ken's turn. Maybe spin something up to the top that's relevant, maybe not. I'll go ahead and untap for the turn. So now I have 3 of these guys that are untapped and everything can do it. It's hasty business. During my upkeep, I have to sacrifice a creature to Abhorrent Overlord. Might be worth it for the demon guys since I can't cast even spells. I'm going to go ahead and sack Abhorrent Overlord to itself. During the upkeep, I'll go ahead and do that. Well, I think I'm just going to put him in my graveyard. And
So you get a trigger from the Sephiroth emblem?
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just put him in my graveyard. I'll get a trigger from Sephiroth and target Ken, I guess, since he still has the highest life total. I'll go to 32. Then that happens during my upkeep. I'll go ahead and draw for the turn. Go ahead and get my draw on. That's actually a spell that I can cast. Thanks, Larry. I guess, do I have enough on board to swing out and kill somebody? You have
Yes.
a block. You have a block.
I can't. Both of us can't block. Well, he can block. Sorry, I can't block because mine's even.
Larry has mana up.
Larry has
and
the
he's
only one who
blue.
can block.
I don't know if I really want to go to combat yet. I'm just like kind of looking around and see. I think I can make more guys. I'm going to spend a black mana and cast Reanimate. Put target creature card from any graveyard into play under your control. Lose life to the creature's total casting cost. I'm going to go ahead and reanimate.
I'm going to respond.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and respond.
I'm going to pay 2 at this point right now. Cast Lazotep Plating. You and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Would you like to respond?
Yes. You have 8 life.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, sack your board, dog.
Yeah.
7.
Villainous choices.
I was hoping to do a villainous choice,
I know.
but you countered my Eggman.
Maybe I shouldn't have. I think someone is going to survive this turn.
Yeah, I can go ahead and respond by sacking 8 things to Carrion Feeder, right?
Which
I
one?
Can, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so you're going to sack your
8.
board to kill me.
Yeah, and put 8 counters onto Carrion Feeder, which would leave him with 11 power, so I might need to...
Okay, you target me with all 8 of those instances,
Yes.
putting me at 0 with Lazotep Plating on the
zapping.
stack.
There you go, buddy. These guys... Oh, that
And
guy
then
too.
you're back
Boom,
at
boom,
40?
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, you just gained
He's just been
another
going.
8
He's
life.
only been going up.
Dude, Larry gave us a chance. Larry, you gave us a chance. You originally did take my life though.
Gain up to 40, now reanimate on...
Overlord seems fine again. I'm going to go ahead and get him back. I'll take 7 life from reanimating the Abhorrent Overlord. 3 Harpies. You know, I'll get a couple of these guys back. I'll get 3 of these guys back. So there are 3 of these if you want to go ahead and put a... This is this guy's power as of right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get cracking here. I have... Larry's dead, so I can start casting even cast spells. Does your guy still have hexproof?
Yep.
I can't target your guy.
Because he's
because it is an
artifact.
artifact.
only because the lattice is making him an artifact. Yes.
He is an artifact, yeah.
Oh,
I'll just spend 1 mana and cast Nested Shambler. It's just a zombie, you know.
This is the only 2 things that can attack.
So I have a Nested Shambler that comes into play. He is a 1/1 zombie. When he dies, create X tapped 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens where X is Nested Shambler's power. Now I can cast my Gravecrawler, I think, from my graveyard. I'll go ahead and tap that, cast Gravecrawler, and I think I can get a little bit of a loop going where I cast Gravecrawler. Well, I can play another Swamp and activate Coffers. So I'm gonna play the Gravecrawler, play Swamp as my land for the turn, activate Cabal Coffers, tapping and gaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floating black mana. I have the Gravecrawler sack where I can sack onto Carrion Feeder, adding a counter to it. If that loop is gonna start up, I guess it's pretty much game, right? Now that I have Gravecrawler in play, I can sack it to my Carrion Feeder, and then it goes to the graveyard and it gets another trigger. I get another Sephiroth trigger where I'll have Ken lose a life and I'll gain a life.
Okay.
By tapping 1 black mana to 6 here, I can cast Gravecrawler again from my graveyard.
Because you control a
Because
zombie.
I control a zombie.
here, zombie there.
Couple zombies.
Yeah.
So then I'll do that 7 times.
So
and
all 6.
I just used all my floating mana just now.
Yeah.
So that's
But
gone.
you only had.
So I'll do it 6 more times.
Okay.
Targeting.
So this will go to
18.
18. And then who are you hitting for the 6?
I'll hit you, Lynch.
Okay.
40.
So you have another 6, 7, 8.
Maybe I can announce combat now, and if the worst comes to worst, you know, I
Only
can.
attack with these.
Yeah, I can figure something out. I'll announce combat. I'll swing in the air on Lynch with Sephiroth for 5, and then Ken for big 19 womps with the Carrion Feeder.
So I can't block with my Padim. I'm gonna respond though. I'm gonna tap 4. And instant speed, cast Phyrexian Metamorph, copying your guy. No, I can't do that. Would have loved to.
All right.
Is that it?
Dude, I can't do anything.
Good. All right,
You
that's
able
good.
to do anything?
Can't do
I'm
anything,
sorry if
man,
that,
except
like,
take 18.
Oh, dude.
Took a little bit too long. I wasn't expecting that to resolve like that.
I'm sorry, kid.
Dude, the rise of dark realms, right?
Shadow, ¿dónde estás? El Shadow.
I'm actually really sad you didn't even cast Shadow.
I mean, yours, you cast it and you got countered. I mean, I don't know if that's
didn't
worse
counter
or. Oh no, Larry did. You didn't really get to either.
No, I didn't get my commander out. Which Sonic,
Mike decided
Eggman
to put
and
us on
Shadow.
a clock. I would rather have countered Slicer than Eggman.
Dark Realms would have been the counter target. That was what we should
Yeah, but I had to be doing other stuff so that I didn't just
didn't have
die
to.
earlier. You know.
That Slicer really threw a wrench in that game, huh?
Oh, it
yeah,
did.
it fully did.
I mean, I was so excited. The problem was in hand. I had when you did I had these since opening hand, Phyrexian Metamorph and Machine God Ephany. So I was so excited to start copying your guys' stuff, and then by the time Winter came out, I'm like, they're both 4.
No, I had.
They're both even. I can't even cast my copy spells to like copy any of his big shit. And then when you died, had I just had 1 turn, I could at least made 2 flying blockers with this. I could have
need to start playing, like,
I could have copied
before
the
Larry.
Sephiroth. Yeah.
Larry always bones me with something, dude. Like,
Yeah.
It's always something that I can't play after when I'm like,
Both of your tokens.
Yes, there.
Yeah.
I guess I should have just countered Sephiroth. Like, hard counter, fuck you.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of Dodge. Maybe that would have been the play.
I was also surprised that Ken didn't hit me with the creature that could have turned off my life gain.
I was surprised too because of, but I understood that the fear of what Larry could do.
well, Larry kept fucking with me too. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't fuck with Ken, bro. He's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
come for
I
you.
definitely was out there
You know,
I was
so-
excited to maybe make you
exclaiming with
guys
smoke.
all do a villainous choice. Like I have yet to.
I
do
know. I
this.
wanted to do it too.
People just want to destroy the Eggman when I played him. When I played with my wife too.
you
she
cast him
she
during
was
the
like,
game?
"I'll discard."
I'm so excited.
I
about it.
tried. Larry countered him.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. His counter should have been used for your Dark Realms, but he was too scared of what might happen.
No, I was already,
cast it.
like, I was a turn away from dead. I had to tap out so that I
Next
could get
card
rid of
would have been Cursed
Slicer.
Mirror, another thing that just becomes a copy of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
what's
getting
the
there this
time?
game. I gotta see Shadow come back though. We gotta bring Shadow
Definitely.
back because like I don't feel like we really got to see it. I told you I had the Phyrexian Metamorph in my hand. I wanted that Meta Worker to resolve because I wanted to copy it. Because then I could have had a huge turn because I had all artifacts in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I would have been able to copy your Meta Worker, because you had already had the Lattice, I think, on the field.
I cast it with the metal worker.
That's what I'm saying. So what I was hoping to do was then like use that to get him out early.
Yeah, well, I anticipated
Like,
that's what was going to happen.
I was like, I'm gonna get a metal worker too. When you guys ruined it, I was trying to hide my like.
Oh, I knew I was hooking you up. I was like, I'm helping Lynch, and that's why I said
Oh,
you're
dude,
welcome.
I was so excited. I was like, dude, you're gonna supercharge me. I'm gonna start dropping big shit. They got rid of it, and I felt like that's when, besides the slicer, I was like, my Cheerios have been officially pooped in. I really wanted that metal work because I have a lot of cloning effects. Like I said, even that thing I would have had was a cursed.
Yeah.
So I was all about like trying to copy you guys, but I was really excited to see the
I was
bullshit.
starting to get the shadow wheels were moving, you know.
Oh, and the fact that it would have all been uncounterable if it would have just been all split second.
Yeah.
I was scared of Metalworker to the point where I may have been able to attempt my emblem making earlier, but I played that Plague Crafter knowing that you had to sacrifice the Metalworker.
Right.
Instead of maybe my commander and then some sacrifice
it worked out.
another line
You know,
to
good
try to
play.
get you, to
It
just
was
get
gonna
rid of
ju-
that big mana.
I mean, I had my whole, even one of my lands was an artifact. Well, I guess they were all artifacts because of what he had, but it was like
Yeah.
I was going to totally.
Your whole hand.
I was
gonna.
gonna- I was
didn't
gonna
realize
copy
that you were gonna be
Metalworker.
able to do that too, but
I was going to be able to copy Metalworker. I was going to be able to then drop my commander. I was going to be able to cast more shit from my hand. Like, I was so excited about that play.
We're set up for Sonic.
And then it would have had the villainous choice. I would have been able to draw a card. You guys would have had. I could have then dropped more stuff down. So I would have popped.
Part of it is that there was just never a board wipe.
And
You know, like there was a lot of cards seen, but no wiping of the board. Gary was kind of doing like one-sided mini wipes by having us edict
I have
stuff.
a B act in here. I just didn't get to it.
Yeah, I have multiple sources of return everything. Like,
Yeah.
you know, just don't draw 'em.
You were controlling the board quite a bit. I mean, you stopped his emblem from coming earlier.
Yeah, and I mean, looking back, it probably might have just been better to like cast the washout on Gary's commander.
Yeah.
You know, set him back a turn with that, like delay that entire process.
You haven't seen this deck yet, so you just didn't know what it could. So
it costs a lot, you know. It sets you back.
At that point, I didn't want to be drawing cards, and I didn't want you to be having free
Discarding.
stuff
You
because
wanted to be discarding.
your life total was clearly in the lead,
I was
and
definitely-
you still had Slicer. So like my thing was like, how do I mitigate this killing me?
Yeah.
So like I almost had to counter Ken's spell just to have a chump blocker.
I was hoping to get that back. I was gonna hit Gary with it. You know what I mean? You got rid of it, and I was like, oh, lame.
I was mad he hit you. I was like, we need to get
I
rid
know,
of it.
I
We
thought
gotta
that was
clear
gonna
it.
go for Gary, and I was
We
gonna go
gotta
for
clear
Gary
the
too
way
because
for Gary.
he only
Gary
had
has Gary in his
he
deck,
only
too.
had the Sephiroth to block at that point if I would have had it.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I
there's
mean?
no way he was gonna block with Sephiroth.
Yeah, like I should have attacked him, and it would have been his last harpy.
Yes,
and
that's what I was-
I
yeah,
totally
yeah.
thought that
That's
was gonna.
why
I totally thought that was what was gonna
That's
happen.
why I hit him. I was
was-
trying to help open the way. I was like,
I was like,
let's
we're gonna
clear it.
finally stop it, and no.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got rid of it.
Larry was not on that plan. Larry was on.
I
plan
literally thought
Larry.
that, and then I got a winner or whatever, and then I was just like,
dude,
and then,
that shut me off
And then I had
completely.
two removal spells that were freaking even, you know, so I couldn't even do that. You know.
I was the void winner. Just may not being able to copy anything. Everything in my hand was 4 mana cost. I was like, I'm done. And then the tap land, so I couldn't even cast my commander. Because then I felt like if I cast my commander, there's a chance that both of you might have let me just drop some in my hand versus the discard to try to like deal with his Rise of the Dark Realms bullshit. And then I could have whatever.
questionable result from that rise. It was the first time I've ever resolved it.
It's always a big
Yeah,
win.
I mean,
pretty good.
you know,
Win card.
surprise,
Not big
surprise.
Cost
Like
9 though, right?
in
Yeah, it's
you
like,
know,
oof.
after having to sack your entire board for nothing earlier in the game and like eating a counter, then you were able to rebuild and then resack, and then get Cabal Coffers and then cast a 9 mana sorcery.
I had a fairly sensitive life total early. I think I got down to 10 or 11.
You got down real
Mono
low.
black,
at
man,
one
it's the
point.
style.
Yeah, dude.
It's a lifestyle.
Ken pulled that on us the other day. He just like one life 3 times.
If Ken been able to hit you with that last year instead of Larry, this would have been a different game.
It would have
You
been.
would have had to be a lot
I was
slower.
holding a flash blocker, just for that
Yeah.
specific reason. But then Larry got rid of the slicer, and I didn't have to bow master.
No, yeah, I had the slicer coming to me plus 2 removal spells, and you only had 2 creatures before.
I'm sure
he
there were
attacked.
some suboptimal plays by me. I'm not used to playing mono black, and I'm not used to having a million triggers that I keep track of. and stuff.
Well, I was trying to help you. We're all trying to help you with that. Larry stopped us
Larry
from.
on Gary crying, man.
Well, I think Larry stopped us from stopping you. Like his
Yes.
Void Winnower at first was great, but then when you Rise the Dark Realm, dude, like I said, I had 2 copy things.
I had other lands coming, but I had to start digging desperately for something with Sensei's Divining Top, just to try to get the B-Act or something.
Yeah, like I have a Combustible Gearhulk. I got some other big stuff in here. Dude, big win. You had you had to play carefully through the troubly waters.
You made the mono black happen, dude.
You know, I can't take any of the credit. I feel like Sephiroth is such a busted commander that even a noob like myself, who's not used to piloting a mono black deck, can kind of like figure it out. Getting the emblem was huge, obviously. Getting the life gain was huge.
No, yeah, at that point it was just the beef, so I feel like.
Yeah, it was.
Cautionary tale.
Yeah. I've been a victim of Larry and Gary crime many times. It's not just here on the show. It's like in real life too.
Real life trauma. Well, dude, thank you so much for the show and
guys.
good win.
Good game, guys.
Good game, man. Good game.
Good game, guys.
Hey guys, if you can, consider joining our Patreon so we can keep bringing you awesome content. Or hopefully that way you can get inspired to build some spicy, dope shit too. And joining our Patreon is a great way to see episodes early, get access to our deck list, play in our Discord with us. Larry and I, again, have a pre-con league where we're jamming games and upgrading decks over time. We're going to have multiple seasons. You don't ever have to feel like you can come in late. It's all about having fun and helping mentor each other and talk about all the cool cards. So hopefully you get excited about doing fun stuff.
Come check out the Pre-Con League, you guys. We have players from all over the world, all over the US, coming in to play all the time, meeting a bunch of different people and getting heads together to figure out what's the best way to optimize your deck. Figuring out different ways to optimize your deck within a Pre-Con only meta. So really interesting from a power level and balance point of view.
And getting the fun, creative diversity of cards that, like, again, just have normally aren't seen in certain decks, but in the Pre-Con League, since we're kind of limiting the budget, we're able to have cards that get to be broken in its own unique way that adds a fun, interesting diversity, which I love variety of Magic, but having so many cards that it does, it's so cool to see.
The best thing about it.
The spice of life.
Yeah, I'm in.
And if you want to be in the show, being a patron is a way that you can also get a chance to be on the show yourself to jam some Magic with us. And again, it's another way to also play in the Discord. So hopefully you join and we get to have fun seeing you in the Discord. Until next time, I hate his deck. I really hated your deck. I hate that you countered my shit. I hate that my commander didn't even come out. And maybe I'll hate your deck. Peace. If you really want to support I Hate Your Deck, there's a lot of ways to help support us. Number one way is through Patreon. Patreon is a great place where you get to join our community. We have a Discord where we play a lot of Magic with our friends, and there's such a community of people from around the world in our Discord. So if you want access to our deck list, do you want to play Magic with a lot of people from all over the world and interact or help brew your decks, the I Hate Your Deck Discord through Patreon will help you get all that done. Hey, if you've been liking I Hate Your Deck, hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications when we have new episodes coming out. And we also have bonus episodes. If you want to see those bonus episodes that were too hot for YouTube, join our Patreon to check that out.
Hey, it's time for the random Patreon shoutouts. I'd like to thank It's Blink, Joseph Velez, and the Jill Knight. Thanks, y'all.
If you want a shout out, you need to be a tier 4 or tier 5 patron where we give shout outs. Now, we love all of our patrons, but it's just one of the perks of being a tier 4 or tier 5 patron. Without you patrons, we wouldn't be where we are today, and we wouldn't be able to keep making content. So thank you so much for helping us make this show a reality, and we're really excited to keep bringing you great content for the years to come. I can't wait to be able to bring my son on the channel once he gets old enough, let me tell you.
I Hate Your Deck.
I'm gonna cast an Ember Iron Reductions. This is a sorcery that has 2 modes. I'm gonna choose the second one. Create target token that is a copy of target creature an opponent controls, except it's not legendary, and it's a 2/2 coward. So now he's gonna get a second Campbell.
Let's go!
Wait a second. I'm gonna target Campbell too.
Heck yeah, let's go. We're all gonna get hella fucking triggers and tokens, dude.
I don't know if I want a Campbell or a Hero of Bladehold though, actually.
No, I'm choosing Campbell.
Campbell.
So I'm making a token Campbell, and you're gonna make a token Campbell too. That is not legendary.
Oh, you choose for both of us. I understand. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It says
And
Campbell's
then,
little bro.
My commander sees my commander sees the trigger, and I will choose to exile lethal card on my deck.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Well,
that was
I
such
don't
a
think I
cool
will
play,
be able
Mindy.
And I might play this card until the end of my next turn. It's a cryptic command, so be nice to me.
This is gonna be very confusing to resolve, but
Yeah, it will. Now I will play Nature's Lore and pass my turn. Probably get something with blue.
tap I have 6 treasure tokens here. Christ.
I'm very quickly learning that if I see a cam-ball, my deck is kind of scary.
Yeah. I mean,
myself.
I got a Brim Pull tap.
Oh man. I just tap. Yeah, I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna tap 2 for my manas, my lands to play.
These are.
This is gonna be confusing. We're gonna tap 4 of these guys, these treasure tokes. I'm gonna play Mondrak Glory Dominus. Save
fucking
God save us all.
No, this is so bad.
We're gonna go combat, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna scoop at Sorcerer's Speed to make this easier. Oh god. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go to combat phase. We're just gonna swing with Hero of Bladehold because I want the tokes. Mindy, what are your blockers?
2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. I have
You're getting it. Oh, you can bounce I think it looks like you can bounce the hero off of your. Oh no, Campbell's 2/4. Oh no, you can. Okay, so I'm gonna. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna. Sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna target. Who cares? I'm gonna hit swing here. Bladehold. He's gonna create the 2/1/1 soldier creature tokens. He's gonna also, which means he's gonna create 4 for Mondrak.
So do you realize that you're gonna create 4 because you create 4? Yeah. I create 4, and because I create 4, you create 4. Which
right? I create 8. I think, right, for
so
both
you will have 12 in total.
Oh my god!
Wait, no! You make 8 times 2 times 2.
No.
Yes, because you have 2 Campbells.
Hold on, but that's not. Hold on.
Look,
you get the first trigger for my 4 entering. So you now ping everyone for 4 damage. Let's do it in steps. So everyone pings for 4.
No, for 1.
For your Campbell.
For 1.
And then both of my Campbells are gonna see that at the same time. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Well, hold on. Let me walk you through this.
Or I have to order them on the stack, and that's what sees both.
No.
Okay.
No, let me explain to you.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm listening.
When you attack with hero, you create 2 tokens, right? That are tapping and attacking. Yep. Mondrak will see that because it's a replacement effect. You make 4, right?
Exactly.
That's the end of that interaction. Then now it comes to me. I have a trigger in the stack.
Yep.
Campbell sees all 4 because it was a replacement effect.
Yep.
So now your 2 Campbells will see that, which is 4 and 4.
But in succession.
And they will get doubled with Mondrak. You will get 16.
Oh no, you're right. No, I get it. Yep. Okay, I'm with it. So I have 6. So I have 20 soldier tokens.
you have 4 tab and 16 untap.
Well,
you guys will lose. Right. You guys will lose 3 lives. I will lose 2, and Jerf will lose 1.
Yeah, that makes
because
sense.
I'm also draining 1 life.
Yeah.
Which means I'll gain 1 because I'm.
You lose 1 and you.
Yeah.
I gain 2. I'm gonna ping. Yeah.
Yeah, I lose 2 and I gain 1, so I net -1, and you guys lose 3. Yeah, that's what I was saying, dude.
Well, that was fun. That was pretty fun. I think we did good.
Now I put a target on you.
The 4.
That's what I said before.
The 4 tapped and attacking ones are gonna go over to Fjord.
Oh yeah. Who were you attacking? I forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah, those ones are gonna go to Fjord. Oh god. Oh no.
So 4 1/1s are coming at me.
Happen when you have them.
Oh no, dude. Oh no.
Because you're gonna make more tokens off the attack.
I'm gonna sack one of these. Or sack one of these tokens to
Did you
create.
Caesar trigger when you attack with
No, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna create 4 more. We're gonna do it all over again.
Yeah, because it's 2 soldiers coming in. It's the same thing happening.
It's 4. Yeah, it's 4 with Mondrak.
With Mondrak, right? It's the same system.
Holy
so we all lose,
Okay.
We lose 3, right?
Another. Yeah,
well, we shouldn't because the
board loses
the copy
3.
token effect only triggers once.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
But it says the second clause.
But we still lose the 1 life, so we won't be doing everything all over again. But
I'm just doing it for Mondrak, so I'm just generating. Okay, no worries. So I'm just killing 1.
Yeah, I lose a life.
So 7 1/1s are coming at me.
Because there was 4, you stacked 1, made 2 more, which made 4.
I made 4 more, yes, but I can split those if I.
Technically, yeah.
Want to.
The first 3 are coming at you.
I sacked one of the 3, so we're gonna send 3 at you, Ford. We're gonna send the 4 at Mindy again as well.
You want to send 4?
I will block 2 of the 1/1s. with a 3/3 and a 2/4, and then I will
Mindy,
take
what did you
1.
do?
It's awesome. This is awesome. This is the coolest thing I've ever
I
done.
noticed
in
the
my life.
interaction. I was like, wait, this is gonna.
This
be
is so cool.
fucking bad.
All right, so you're blocking 2 of the one. Mindy, are you?
I will
blocking-
block 2 without losing anything, and then take 2. So you lose 2.
We'll get on to 3. So I have 3 tapped, 16 untapped. Caesar's second thing. I'm not gonna hit someone for 21 damage, right, or 22 damage right now. So I'm gonna draw a card.
Oh
And
yeah,
we
you can just blast somebody in the face. Holy
Yeah, it's good.
yeah.
I might next round. Don't piss me off.
He said he can blast him in the face. Why?
Because of
Caesar can hit anyone for the number of tokens I have to their
Oh,
face.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Jesus too.
Oh,
But I'm gonna draw a card, so I'm drawing.
Wizards of the West Coast, tapping out and slinging spells. Wizards of the West Coast, tapping out and slinging spells. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. I hate your deck. Join the I Hate Your Deck Patreon exclusive Discord to get the various benefits and be able to play Commander daily with people from around the world in our global community. I Hate Your Deck.